Hello, my witchy babies. It's me, Amethyst Rose from Tarot and Witchcrafting. And today we're going to bring you something very special, something I've been working on for the last year. And this is it's finally finished. It's my new Elemental Magic deck. So this deck is a 44 card deck, and it is going to teach the fundamentals of the elements in magic and their uses. This deck is really simple and easy to use. It's for every practitioner and whatever path you're on. I feel like I wanted something that everyone could benefit from, no matter where they're at in their craft. And I also wanted something that was really universal, whether you're a practitioner of anything or you're a person who is just interested in magic. So this has 32 spells in it. It has 4 description cards, 4 ritual cards, and 4 chart cards. I really have been working hard to bring you guys something that I think would be really useful for your toolbox, right? For your witch kit. And this deck is handmade by me and printed out, and then including the box starts out like this. Well, it doesn't even start out like that. I can't wait to post videos of literally the making of this deck, as well as my palm reading deck will be also posted so that you can see where the work and the time and the effort is going and how these decks come to be. I wanted everything to be, I would say, simple, very much. It took me a minute to get that word out, right? So here we have the back of our elemental magic deck. Let's go ahead and kind of get started from the beginning. Oh, I think this is in the wrong spot. That's why. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Air kind of mixed in with my earth. So we have our earth. We have our water. We have our air. And we have our fire. And all these images and all of this was written and taken by me. And here we have easy to read descriptions and symbols to help you become just really second nature with the elements. They're very glossy and thick cards. So even though this deck in particular, this I believe will be my one non-oracle deck, I wanted to still simplify information and give useful information that can help people attract their desired goals in life. And we kept things to the basics as well, because there's so much to magic, right? Magic is, I mean, if we were going to put magic into some minor spell cards or decks, it would still take so many to relay that information. So I felt like this is a project that can definitely be ongoing. You will not necessarily get everything that there is to know about magic in one deck, but you'll get they're like little great jump starter packs. And I do think it's important to have something that you can pick up at any point and meditate on it one at a time. I like things broken down, like we talked about simplifying this deck so that it's not overwhelming and feeling like a really long, complicated process. You can absolutely isolate a card and you can work on just that one for a minute, which to me is really nice when we're living in such a world that can just get so overstimulated and there's so much going on. I love this picture of water I took. It's right here in my shop. So, and I just, for this first deck, really just tried to put the essentials in. So not only is it simplified, but I felt like if I had to make essentials, what would they be for anyone? And so here we have the basics, the essentials. It's simplified. I have been practicing for over 20 years. Witchcraft, palmistry, astrology, herbology. So I definitely am a master of none, but I have a little bit of something to contribute in all, and I really can't wait to share them in a form that is educational and that is user-friendly, especially in a world where you can Google anything you want, and that's great. And it's so cool that it's free right now too, and it should stay that way, free information. But I also think that it's really neat to have still the paper, have the hard copies of information and how-tos, and that's kind of what I did with the knowledge that I have gained over the years. Was I'm just condensing them and putting them into beautiful little simple ways to learn and further yourself in, again, your path, whatever path that is you choose. Well, thank you so much for checking out and getting a sneak peek on my new Elemental Magic deck. This deck is now available on my website at thelovershermeticsupply.com. So I would just love it if you want to jump over there and check them out. They're all handmade, hand-clipped corners, every card, and hand-glued boxes. So don't be too rough on me about the boxes if they don't completely look perfect, because believe it or not, folding and cutting and gluing boxes, that in itself was a crazy ride. I can't wait to tell you more about it. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask about it. I swear it took almost longer to construct and figure out a solid box than it did to birth this project that had been brewing for a while anyway. So yeah, it was a lot of lessons, and I'm still learning my journey. I am forever happy to be a student. Yeah, happy to be a forever student. So again, thank you so much for checking this out with me. Thank you for letting me share this with you. And thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, my witches. I am so happy that we're doing 2021 on the right foot with all kinds of new amazing projects and energy. So yeah, let's really keep checking in. Keep looking for more decks, a lot more handmade decks coming from me, and I can't wait to release them to you, as well as plenty of just sharing other people's decks. I'm so excited to be in the world of Oracle and Tarot and really just dive in and to learn and share that information. So looking forward to 2021, and until next time, my witches, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Peace, my witches.